happening? I've just had a bagel and now I am ready to teach you about Newton's second law. So we had a look at the first law yesterday. The second law concerns unbalanced forces. So if we have got a car with a greater thrust force than its resistant forces, such as friction, drag, etc., then this would go faster. It would accelerate. If we had resistive forces a lot greater than the thrust forces, then this would decelerate. It would slow down. So a change in speed is caused by unbalanced forces. The associated equation with this is the force applied is equal to the mass times by the acceleration. And this would be an equation that you would need to recall and learn. So we write this as F equals ma. F equals ma. So force is measured in newtons, mass is measured in kilograms, and acceleration is measured in meters per second squared. So, if you were to replace this with a proportional sign, force is proportional to mass, force is proportional to acceleration. So it would go straight through the origin like that. So if you increase the force, you increase the acceleration. However, if we were to rearrange this equation, that would give us acceleration is equal to force divided by mass. That means that acceleration is inversely proportional to mass because mass is on the bottom down here. So as the mass increases, the acceleration decreases inversely proportionally. You'll accept that, you'll have that. So this is why in Formula 1 a vehicle will carry as low fuel as it can get away with because it can accelerate more. Okay, so it's the idea that a Formula 1 vehicle will get faster as the race goes on because it's carrying less fuel. Okay, this in this context is referred to as the inertial mass. And in that context, it's how difficult it is to stop a vehicle or change its velocity. Okay, so that is how difficult it is to change the velocity of an object. Okay, you should have an idea of acceleration values. If you want to use the approximately symbol to show that you're not quite sure about an exact value, then you use a wiggly equal sign. First